What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mo Classic Chris. And yes, I am back on YouTube. It's been a while. I've been studying and helping my family with the household and stuff. But yes, I am back. So today we are going to be talking about decisions. Now, before I get into the topic, for some of those who are new to my YouTube channel, please go like, comment, and subscribe, as always. But anyways, let's get into the topic. Now, when making decisions, you have to be careful with what you're doing. I mean, decisions may be good for you to pick, decisions may not be good for you to pick. Like whether you can pick one thing that's so important to you, but yet the other thing is also important to you too. So it's kind of like a 50-50. Like, oh, I want to do this one so badly, but this is so interesting to me that I just can't give that up. I mean, it's not just mistakes that you're making. Like, yes, you can fix those mistakes, but not on all of the mistakes that you're making. But it's with decisions. Decisions can also lead to mistakes. Like, oh, I should have picked the other one than this one. I think this was a bad idea. I should go back. You can't go back. Because once you pick something already, I mean, you're stuck with it. But it may not be like that. Because, sometimes people are lucky and, they get out of that habit where they just pick the other one instead of the one that they already picked. Like whether it's with going to another university or being homeschooled so you can spend time with your family because one of your relatives is sick or whatever. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough decision. Like, do you want to keep going to school or stay home with your family and take care of your relatives? Like I said. Now, guys, here's the problem though. When we make decisions, we think so fast, like 1/10 of a second. We just pick something that's already our interest, or if we're committed to something that we've always been doing for the past few years, or I don't know, we tend to do it. But when we tend to pick something that we are interested in, it puts us in a bad situation. And yes, it can mess your life up, or it can just mess you up. I mean, that's all I can say. But to get out of that habit, you have to think about what you're doing. Like, just start feeling good. Like, let me think about this first. Because if you want to feel good, just think about what you're doing. Like, if you want to do this, that's a great idea. But if you want to do the other, then do the other. But, sometimes, like, how people tell you, like, okay, like, I'll give you time to think about it. Like, yes, you do need time to think about it. Like, you can't just make the decision right away and just say, I already picked one. But yet they told you, I'll let you think about it. It's called thinking, people. I'm not saying that because you're dumb or stupid. I mean, yes, most of us tend to think fast, but some of us, we just don't have that power. Well, not power, but we just don't have that ability. Like, oh, I wish I was that person, like, instead of just wasting their time and, I'm trying to pick something and it's taking me like 5 or 10 minutes. Just don't wait too long. Like, all you have to do is pick, but just think about it first. Like, do you want to do this one or do you want to do the other? Like, do you think the other is better than this one or do you think this one is better than the other one? I mean, it's tough. Some people look at decisions like, oh, like this is a perfect one, but yet the other one, it's so goddamn tough. It really is. Some people look at decisions like, oh, I think I want to do this, and the reason why I want to do this is because, it's going to help me more. Because if I start to pick this other one, well, yeah, this other one, like this hand right here. I'm just using this as an example, so don't mind my hands moving around too much because it's a lot of explaining, so don't mind me, guys. But yeah, when you're making decisions, just be careful. That's all I gotta say. Just be careful because we tend to think fast, but yet it puts us in a bad habit where a situation goes really, really wrong, and yet we can't get out of it. Why can't we get out of it? Because you made a bad decision. And yes, it's going to mess you up. It happens to some people. you're not alone. It's not just one person, but it happens to some people. Not everybody, it just happens to some people. Other people, not to some people, but other people, you know, they're careful about it, because first they think, like, what do I do first? What do I do first? Like, should I pick this one or the other one? Like, oh, if I pick the other one, I think it's going to help me more, but I think I will leave the other one left out, or I don't know, but sorry for the moment of silence. I'm just trying to think of something. Decisions, decisions, decisions. We have to be careful of those decisions, guys. Because sometimes we tend to think way too fast, and it just puts us in a bad habit. I don't know, but it just does. Bad habits, they're not good. They're not good, you know? Because if you're deciding on something, just think. It's not that hard to think. I mean, it's okay to get excited and say, like, oh, well, I already know what I want to do. Or, I want to pick this one so badly. Like, I don't care about the other one. I just want to pick this one. Well, don't just pick it just because you like it so much, or if you want to keep it, or, you want to cherish it and love it forever. Think about why. Why do you want to do it? What makes you want to do it? When did you start doing it? Or whatever. It's a lot of questions. It's just a lot of questions. But all I'm saying is, we have to think smarter. We have to, I mean, it's okay for us to make mistakes. Not just mistakes, but also with decisions. Decisions are a big thing. I mean, don't just look at it like, okay, like, it's not, I'm not in the mindset where I have to choose something, yet I'm not worried about it, and something that I already have is my prized possession. You may look at that prized possession like, I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, wait, actually, I want to keep it. Because you may want to use that in the future, because if someone asks about something that you have, but yet you don't have it, you're messed up. That was a bad decision that you made, because you decided to throw something away that was your prized possession. You threw it away, but yet when someone asks about it, you don't have it, and it makes you feel bad. That happened to me before, where I kept something, but yet, I'm trying to think of this as an example, where I threw away, I don't know, let's say like an action figure, like a Power Rangers action figure, which I don't play anymore. I decided to throw it away. But yeah, one of my friends came over and said, like, oh, hey, where's that action figure that we used to play when we were little kids? I threw it away because I just don't want it anymore. And someone asked me, like, oh, why'd you do that? I mean, you should have kept it. I mean, you don't need to play with it. I mean, you could keep that as like a souvenir or something. I mean, well, I mean, that would make me look silly. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of questions, answers. So, but all I'm saying is, just be careful. Just be careful. Decisions are not easy, guys. They're not easy. I mean, you may look at it in a good way, you may look at it in a bad way, but the bad way, I mean, it's coming, but you have to think about why. There's a lot of questions like, why do you want to do this? What made you want to do it? When did you start doing it? Just everything. I mean, not just with family and school. Like, it can even be with anything else. Like, I don't know, friends, moving to another country or something. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's everything that's on our mind, and yet we have to think about it like, but I want to keep it, or, I don't want to leave my friends or something, but it's a lot to explain, and it's a lot of questions. But yeah. Anyways, I hope this video helped. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I will be making more YouTube videos, and I'm glad I'm back on here because I haven't made a video since weeks ago. So, due to my New Orleans trip, and yes, the trip was fun. So, if you guys ask me how was the trip, it was fun. But apparently, New Orleans is underwater right now. So, praying for those people in New Orleans that they are okay. And yes, the trip was fun though. I mean, great restaurants, great food, everything. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and as always, stay Gucci.